Have you ever wondered if a machine could really understand you, not just your words but your emotions, your gestures, your moods? Imagine a world where technology doesn't just respond to commands but actually senses how you feel and adapts to your needs in real time. It's a question that's fascinated scientists, philosophers, and storytellers for generations. Can a machine ever truly get us in the way another person does? We humans communicate with so much more than speech. A sigh, a smile, a glance, our body language, the tone of our voice, even the pauses between our words, all carry meaning. Sometimes what we don't say is just as important as what we do. For a machine to understand us, it would need to pick up on all these subtle cues just like we do with each other every day. For decades, scientists have tried to build machines that can crack this code. The challenge? Teaching a robot empathy, intuition, and the ability to read a room, skills we learn over a lifetime. It's not just about programming responses, but about creating a system that can interpret the messy, unpredictable nature of human behavior. This is a puzzle that blends technology with psychology, and it's proven to be one of the toughest in the field of artificial intelligence. Imagine a robot that could truly assist the elderly, not just with chores, but with real companionship. Picture a machine that recognizes loneliness, offers comfort, and responds with empathy, helping people feel seen and heard, not just cared for. The impact on quality of life could be profound, especially for those who need both practical help and emotional support. Or a machine that could work in disaster zones, understanding human stress and fear to help more effectively. In moments of crisis, reading the emotions of survivors could mean the difference between chaos and calm, between confusion and rescue. Robots with this kind of emotional intelligence could transform how we respond to emergencies, making our efforts faster, safer, and more humane. The potential is enormous, but so are the risks. What happens when a machine becomes so good at mimicking us that we can't tell the difference? If a robot can read our emotions, could it also manipulate them? These questions raise new ethical dilemmas about trust, privacy, and the very nature of what it means to be human. We're on the edge of a new frontier, where the line between person and machine is blurring. For years, the idea of a truly convincing humanoid robot felt just out of reach. But now, advances in artificial intelligence, robotics, and neuroscience are bringing us closer than ever before. The future we once imagined in science fiction is starting to look like science fact. We've seen robots that can walk, talk, and perform tasks, but combining it all into one seamless, believable package? That's the holy grail. It's not just about movement or speech, but about creating a presence, a machine that feels alive, aware, and responsive in ways that resonate with us on a human level. It takes a symphony of engineering, programming, and psychology. But now, someone in Britain has decided to give it a proper go. Meet Aura. This is more than just a machine. It's a bold experiment in bridging the gap between human and robot, and it might just change the way we think about artificial intelligence forever. Say hello to Aura, not your average factory robot. Aura is a new kind of machine, one that blurs the line between science fiction and reality. With its lifelike features and expressive movements, Aura is designed to interact with people in ways that were once only imagined in movies. Aura is the result of years of research and relentless innovation by British engineers and AI specialists at Omnicorp Dynamics. This team has poured their expertise and creativity into every detail, from the robot's intricate hardware to its sophisticated artificial intelligence. Their goal? To create the most advanced, socially intelligent humanoid robot the UK has ever seen, one that can understand, respond, and even anticipate human needs. They envision a future where robots like Aura can seamlessly fit into our daily routines, not just as tools, but as companions and collaborators. Aura isn't just about national pride. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible in robotics and artificial intelligence. It's a symbol of Britain's commitment to leading the world in technological innovation. It's a platform for testing groundbreaking technologies, from next-gen AI that can learn and adapt, to materials that mimic the flexibility and strength of human muscle. Every component is a leap forward, setting new standards for what robots can achieve. Aura is more than a single robot. It's a statement that we're moving into the era of robots as partners, not just tools. Imagine a world where robots work alongside us, helping in offices, hospitals, and even our homes, making life easier and more connected. For decades, robots were kept in cages, too dangerous or clumsy to work with people. They were isolated, limited to repetitive tasks behind barriers, far from the human world they were meant to serve. Aura is designed to break out of that cage and navigate our unpredictable human world. It can move through crowded spaces, recognize faces, and adapt to new environments on the fly. This shift forces engineers to solve problems of safety, social etiquette, and intuitive communication. Aura must be able to read body language, understand tone of voice, and respond in ways that feel natural and reassuring to people. The creation of Aura is a pivotal moment for technology and society. It marks the beginning of a new chapter, where humans and robots can truly collaborate and learn from each other. As robots like Aura become more capable, what roles will they play in our lives? Will they be caregivers, teachers, or creative partners? The possibilities are as vast as our imagination. The work on Aura is laying the groundwork for the next generation of machines that will walk among us, blending into our cities and communities and changing the way we live and work. It's exciting, a little scary, and one of the most important tech stories today. The journey from concept to reality is filled with challenges, but also with hope and inspiration. We're not just building a robot, we're building the future, a future where technology and humanity move forward together, side by side. Building a robot that looks and acts human is one of engineering's toughest jobs. First, movement humans are marvels of biology, able to run, dance, and handle delicate objects without thinking. Recreating that with motors and sensors is incredibly hard. Every step is a balancing act. Then, emotions. Our faces have dozens of muscles for thousands of expressions. Get it wrong and you end up in the uncanny valley, almost human but unsettling. To be accepted, a robot's expressions must be believable and appropriate. This requires AI that can recognize and display emotions convincingly. But if a robot can mimic emotion perfectly, is it being deceptive? Are we creating machines that can manipulate us? These are deep philosophical questions about consciousness and rights for artificial beings. The complexity of the human blueprint makes this a monumental challenge. It's not just about bolting parts together, it's integrating countless systems into one whole. Every small success feels like a monumental victory. That's why building a humanoid robot is an act of pure persistence. What makes Aura tick? Let's look inside. Aura's skeleton is made from lightweight, strong carbon fiber composite, like a Formula One car. Its muscles are advanced electroactive polymers, contracting smoothly and silently, mimicking real muscle. This gives Aura lifelike, fluid movement. The brain is a custom neural network processor, the Cognito engine, processing data from hundreds of sensors in real time. Aura's eyes are high-def cameras. Its skin is covered in tactile sensors that detect pressure, texture, and temperature. This allows Aura to handle objects delicately, from steel tools to a human hand. The design is pure bioimitation, studying human biology and translating it into engineering. 32 microactuators in the face allow for subtle, human-like expressions. Power comes from a graphene supercapacitor battery, giving Aura up to 12 hours of operation. Every component is custom designed. This is not an assembly of off-the-shelf parts. Aura is a bespoke piece of engineering. It's a true work of art. So, what can Aura actually do? That's the question everyone asks when they first see this remarkable machine. Is it just another robot, or is it something more? To find out, I visited the team at Omnicorp Dynamics, eager to see Aura in action and witness its capabilities firsthand. The team at Omnicorp Dynamics showed me the T-test. It's a deceptively simple challenge, but one that reveals just how advanced Aura truly is. The test isn't about speed or brute strength, it's about finesse, perception, and understanding. Aura entered a cluttered office kitchen, weaving its way around chairs, bags, and people. It found me among the crowd, approached with a gentle confidence, and asked if I'd like a cup of tea. I said yes please, with milk and 2 sugars. Aura listened carefully, nodding as if to confirm it understood my preferences. Without hesitation, Aura scanned the kitchen, located the kettle, mugs, tea bags, milk and sugar, each item in its proper place. It identified the correct brands and even checked the expiration dates, just as a thoughtful human might. It picked up the mug with just the right force, poured boiling water without spilling a drop, and added exactly 2 sugars. The precision was astonishing. No splashes, no broken mugs, just a perfect cup of tea. Older robots would have struggled with any of these steps, crushing mugs, confusing sugar for salt, or moving too jerkily. They might have made a mess or failed to understand the request at all. Aura moved with purpose and delicacy, startlingly human. Every gesture was smooth, every action intentional, as if it had spent years perfecting the art of making tea. The moment that struck me most, Aura handed me the mug, looked me in the eye and said, "Please be careful, the mug is hot." It was a small gesture, but it felt deeply considerate. That single sentence showed real social intelligence. Aura wasn't just following instructions, it was aware of my safety and comfort. Aura had processed temperature data, understood the risk, and communicated a helpful warning. It was a moment of genuine connection between human and machine. This wasn't just a machine making tea, it was a machine demonstrating care, empathy, and awareness. It felt like Aura was truly present in the moment. The T-test showed a leap in robotics more profound than any backflip or weightlifting stunt. Aura's actions were mesmerizing, not because they were flashy, but because they were thoughtful. It wasn't just following a script, it was interacting, adapting, and responding in real time. This is what sets Aura apart from every robot that came before. This is the future of human-robot interaction, a world where machines don't just serve us but understand us and maybe even care for us in their own unique way. Aura can make tea, but its significance goes far beyond that. It integrates three of robotics' hardest challenges: advanced mobility, fine motor skills, and social AI. In the past, robots were either good at walking or had clever brains, but never both. Aura brings it all together: walking, talking, handling objects, and interacting socially. This is crucial for robots to be truly useful in daily life. They need to be adaptable, able to learn new tasks, and communicate with anyone. Aura's t-test proves this concept. The same tech could help in surgery, stock shelves, or assist the disabled. Its biomimetic movement, tactile skin, and Cognito Engine AI make it revolutionary. Aura isn't just running a script, it's perceiving, deciding, and learning. We're moving from programming robots to teaching them. Aura is a fundamental shift in our relationship with machines. Robots are becoming less like tools, more like colleagues. The potential for Aura is vast. In healthcare, it could help residents with mobility, medication, and companionship. In logistics and retail, Aura could organize stock, guide customers, and work safely alongside people. In hazardous environments, nuclear sites, disaster zones, deep-sea exploration, Aura could go where humans can't. Its dexterity and autonomy make it the perfect remote assistant for dangerous jobs. Of course, Aura is still a prototype. It'll be years before we see robots like this in everyday life. Costs must come down, and the software must become even more robust. But the path is clear. Aura is the blueprint. Today's work is paving the way for a future where humanoid robots are part of society. They'll make our lives easier, safer, and maybe a little less lonely. The lab is just the first step. So, Aura, a remarkable piece of British engineering pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But how do you feel about it? Does Aura excite you or make you uneasy? Would you want one in your home or working alongside you? These are no longer questions for the distant future. We want to hear your thoughts. What rules should we create for these new artificial beings? Is there a job you think Aura would be perfect for, or a line we shouldn't cross? Your opinions matter. Public perception will shape how this technology is developed. Let's get the debate started. The more we understand, the better we can shape the future. Don't be a bystander. The future is being built right now. We've seen the future today: carbon fiber, supercapacitors, and a robot that knows how you like your tea. Aura is more than a clever machine. It's a signpost to where humanity is headed. The pace of change is only getting faster. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of science and tech, you know what to do. We break down the big ideas, get hands-on with the most exciting tech, and bring you the stories that matter. Don't let the future pass you by. The next big leap could be announced tomorrow, and we'll be here to explain why it matters. From humanoid robots to missions to Mars, we cover the innovations defining this century. Science is for everyone, exciting, accessible, and a little bit explosive. Hit subscribe, join our community, and get ready for whatever tomorrow brings. It's going to be brilliant.